Think about this for a second. Imagine a world where your employees could sign into their computer and into their cloud applications with just one credential, right? To access a Microsoft Word, Excel, Outlook application. And that is where an hybrid identity comes in. So basically in today's video, I'll walk us through on how to connect our on-prem Active Directory with the cloud using Entra Sync Connect. So basically this ensures that our users, groups, and identity synchronize seamlessly. So by the end of this video, you should be able to have a true hybrid identity where on-prem and cloud network just works seamlessly for you. You know what? Let's go try this out. This is the final lab. At this stage, we want to synchronize our on-prem Active Directory with our cloud. And this is where we'll be using the Entra Connect Sync, right? I have Entra, so I'm just gonna go here and type in Entra.Microsoft. So I'm just gonna click on this one. I already have it up. And also, guys, from my previous video, I'm going to attach a link right at the top corner. That is where I set up our domain controller and our DNS. You can check out that video to see how I did that, right? So we have that already set up. Now, what we want to do is in Entra Admin Center, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let's go to the users. I currently have two users, all users. Yeah, I currently have two user accounts. One is called admin at zerotrust, at zerotrustguide.onmicrosoft.com. This is my tenant. And we also have these other users from my school accounts. All right, those are the only two users I have. Now, in our on-premises Active Directory, right, we have two users as well. We have IT admin and we have support. So basically what we'll be doing here is synchronizing our on-premises Active Directory with our cloud, our Entra cloud. So that is our objective for this video. So what I want to do now, I created a virtual machine for our Azure Active Directory Connect. So I'm going to be spinning up that VM. All right. It's popped up on my second screen. So let me just show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to connect to the virtual machine. It's asking me for my password. Put in my password. This is it right here. Oh my, okay, this is it right here. You know what? Just trying to expand it. So I'm gonna click here and use a smart sizing. All right, I'll click on accept. This is the first time I'm spinning up the server. All right, so guys, as you can see, we have our AID Connect right here. I'm just gonna minimize this. This is our AID Connect. And here we have our domain controller. So those are the two VMs I have spinned up right now. So I'm just going to minimize this one, right? Now let's come back to our Entra. Like I mentioned earlier, we have two users. Now let me go to devices and show you what we have. In devices, I'll go to all devices that are connected on Entra. Here it says no results, right? We'll be joining one of our devices to Entra from the on-premises. Okay, so I'm just going to minimize this one. Now let's focus on this. Yeah, let me also mention this real quick. I have a domain with Namecheap, and that domain is hosted on Cloudflare. If I go to Cloudflare, I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys on Cloudflare. Let me go to my dashboard. So this is Cloudflare, Right, I'm just going to go to records. Yeah, okay. So these are the records I have with Cloudflare. Yeah, so I'm going to minimize this for now. I'll just come back to Entra. And the first thing we want to do is we need to look at the time. If you look at the time right here, you notice that it is not syncing with our local time. So I want to make changes to that. I'll go to local server, update the time like I did in the previous video. You can check out that video. I'll go to time and language, go to date and time, and then just update the time zone to Eastern time. This is Eastern time. So that's pretty much it. Now, secondly, I'll go to the IPv4 address and make sure that this server is also pointing to our domain controller. So I would double click on this, look at the details. I told you in the previous video that every VM you create with Azure gets assigned this IP address to its DNS server, and that is not what we want to use. So I'll go to properties, go to the IPv4 and click on properties. Now come to the use the following DNS server address, and I'll point it to our domain controller, which is 10.0.0.4. I'll click on OK. I'll click on close and close this as well. You can close this out. Now, once that is done, the next thing we want to do is let's try to connect this device to a domain. I'll type in advanced to go to the view advanced system settings page. I'll click on view advanced system settings page, click on computer name, and then click on change. It's currently a member of a work group, so I want to move it to a domain. And I'll type in our domain right here. ad.com. Click on OK. Now it's prompting for an admin username. So I'll put in that admin account we have. IT admin, I'll use that credential. There you go. Welcome to the domain, right? Just click on OK. Click on OK here. It's going to ask you to restart the server. Well, that's fine. I'll click on restart now. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so guys, we have it open. So I'm going to do this smart sizing one more time so you can see this properly. Let me move myself to this corner. Yes. All right, I can minimize this. Now, what we want to do now, let's visit Entra on this particular server. Just go to continue. Now, I'm just going to visit entra.microsoft.com. Hit enter. It's likely going to prompt you for a sign in since this is the first time I'm logging in. All right. So this is what I'll be using, guys. You see this user right here? I'm going to show you. You see this user right here? That's what I'll be using. So I'm just going to copy this user that's on my Entra and I'll put it right here. Click on next. All right, so I don't want to confuse you. This is my local PC, right? This is my local PC. So I'm going to minimize it so you don't get confused. Put in my password. All right, so I'll just authenticate real quick. There you go. Click on yes. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to Entra Connect, right? Previously, there is a link on Microsoft where you have to download this Entra Connect and just launch it. But now you have to go through Entra itself. All right, click on manage, scroll down to the bottom and download the Entra Connect agents. Accept the terms and conditions. All right, now it's downloaded I will launch it right away. Okay, open file. I can go ahead and minimize my browser while we wait for this to open. So this is the wizard. All right, let me bring this up a bit so we can see everything. So I'm going to click on I agree to this, select continue. Guys, you don't have to use the customize option. Just go ahead and use the use express settings. It's currently installing the requirements. All right, I'll be using the same admin account we have on our tenant, right, with Microsoft. Let me go right here and copy it one more time. I'll copy it here and paste it. Click on next. All right, it brings you to this page. When you see this, don't panic, just click on add. Add this address as a trusted site. Click on add. You can click on close. You do that one more time. Now add this other second address as a trusted site. Click on close. So this time you can close this and click on next one more time. It's going to take you to the authentication page. Put in the address. I'll paste it again and click on next. See, there you go. All right. So here we need to put in the IT admin account we created earlier. Remember, guys? So let's put in /IT admin. Okay, I see what it did there. So I'm going to put in AD dots. Let's put it at the back and click on next one more time. Now that worked. All right. Now it's saying pauloubertech.com is not on Entra, right? So guys, at this point, what we need to do, let's go to Entra, open the browser, and then click on domain names. Click on domain names. Now add custom domain to Entra. So that's basically what it's missing. Click on add custom domain. Put in the domain. The domain is pauloubertech.com. You see that? Click on add domain. So this domain I have with what's it called, Namecheap. I'm trying to add a domain. Right now it is being hosted with Cloudflare. So I'll copy this destination or point to address. I'll click on copy. Now I'm going to go to Cloudflare from my local device. This is it right here, and I'll add a record. You can add record. Here it's a TST record, as you can see. It's a TST record. All right. So come back to Cloudflare. I don't know, whoever, you can do this on whoever is hosting your own domain, right? So mine is being hosted by Cloudflare, as you can see here. So I'll add a TST record. Use art for the roots. It's going to give me about 1 hour. And then paste the record I just copied. You can click on save. I'm going to click on save. Now this is the record right here. It's been added. Just give it a few seconds, just about 30 seconds, and then click on verify. All right, so I'm just going to click on verify on Entra. All right, now it's been verified. See that? Fantastic. So I can go back to domain names. Now you see Paul Ubertech has been verified among trusted domains, among domains that are on this Entra. I can minimize my browser and then refresh this again. Now you see that this Microsoft Entra ID domain would say verified. There you go. Now it's saying verified. You can check this box, nothing else to do. Check this box and click on next. Ready to configure? Yes. Click on install. It's going to take a couple of minutes. So now you can go ahead and click on exit. So at this point, you can launch the Azure AD Connect one more time. It's loading. Right. You can go ahead and click on configure. You'll see an option that says configure device option. Click on it and select next. Just go ahead and hit next. All right. Put in your tenants, your tenant admin. You'll be prompted to authenticate. Just put in your password and also your Microsoft Authenticator. Click on Configure Hybrid Microsoft Entra ID Join and hit Next. Check the Windows 10 or later domain join devices and hit Next. All right. At this point, you need to check this box and then select Microsoft Entra ID and then click on Add. So you need to put in one of the enterprise admin on your domain, and that is the IT admin account that I created earlier. Put in my password and click OK. Now you can see the enterprise admin has been filled up. Click Next. Now we can go ahead and select Configure. It's going to take a couple of minutes. Right, it says configuration is complete. You can click on Exit. All right, the next thing we want to do is to launch PowerShell as an admin. Take note of that. Launch PowerShell as an administrator. You will see a command on the screen. Just go ahead and type in that command. Start dash AD sync cycle, put a space, dash policy type, one word, space, delta, and hit enter. If you see a result that says success, that means everything you did was a success indeed. Right? So that means your Entra ID and your domain, your on-prem domain, is now syncing. So go back to Entra ID, go to users, all users. Now you see we have 4 users. Initially we had 2 users, which were admin and Emeka Uba. Those users were already on Entra, and we have 2 users on our on-prem domain, IT admin and support. Now, after we sync using the Entra ID Connect, all users in our on-prem domain will synchronize to Entra. And when we go to devices, if you click on all devices, you will see our domain controller is now on Entra. The AAD Connect is now on Entra. The test user computer we created earlier is now on Entra. So every devices you add to your computer goes to Entra, and every user as well. Guys, if you're yet to subscribe, please do well to hit the subscribe button. I want this channel to grow. And also, if you hit the like button, this video will be shared with a lot of person. Right? That goes to show that I'm doing the right thing. And also, if you want to follow through with this playlist, I'll put in a link at the top corner where you see other videos that I've created related to this same topic. Okay, cheers. Have a good one, guys.